Yasmin Khan for Team TV, and today we're speaking to Henry Newrick, Managing Director of the Team Group of Companies. So welcome along, Henry. Now, the Team Group delivers low-cost marketing leads to businesses in the UK and overseas. It covers a huge range of businesses, covering things like fax, email, voice marketing, also areas such as telemarketing as well, webinars, and also things like domain names and sales incentives. So lovely to have you here with us today, Henry. Now, in our last interview some weeks ago, Henry, you indicated that you were working with an offshore call centre in Morocco, and also you gave the reasons for this. Now, I understand there have been some recent developments, which is fantastic, and we'd love to hear about those. And at the same time, could you indicate, why do you think, Henry, Morocco makes an ideal place in which to base one's overseas call centre?
I've been going to Morocco now for some time, for some months, since late 2010. And on a recent trip I was given the opportunity of buying into one of the centres in Morocco that we deal with. So I took that opportunity, perhaps a bit like Victor Kayam, the man of Remington fame, who said he liked the company so much he bought it. In this instance, I liked the company so much that I bought half interest in the company. And as a result of that, we are making a number of changes at the centre. First of all, it's being rebranded as Team Telecom Maroc. And in addition to that, we're putting a great deal of emphasis on the hiring of native speakers, as opposed to Moroccans who can speak English but don't have a particular understanding of the culture. I feel it's very important that if you're using speakers offshore or agents, not only should they be able to speak the language of the country that they're calling back into, but it's also important that they have an understanding of the culture of the country. For this reason, we are tending to employ agents who were born and bred in the countries that they're calling back into, and that's the philosophy that we're following. I think the main reasons for using Morocco are that it's close to Europe. In fact, I've referred to it as the new European capital for call centres. Morocco is only 8 miles across the Straits of Gibraltar from Spain. It is an associate member of the EU. It did apply to join the EU some years ago, and that got rejected, but they're invited to apply again at some future date. And as I say, it does enjoy associate status at the moment. It's very cosmopolitan. There are a lot of Europeans living in Morocco, and it's much closer to Europe than call centres in Asia. So if any client in the UK or any other part of Europe wants to visit the centre, it's merely a question of hopping on a plane and travelling down, normally not more than about 2 hours. EasyJet, for example, runs flights from Gatwick once a day, and it's only a 2 or 3 hours journey from Gatwick.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Henry Newrick.
Thank you.
And this is Yasmin Khan for Team TV.